This Alacoya town star has been talk of the town in Guilford for days, of a glass cake display flying off the counter. Since 1845, people have said to have strange encounters.
Here to set this ghostly tale straight is Stephen Pizzata.
Well, Stephen, do you want to explain what happened?
Well, Heidi was working at the store, and she walked into the other room. She heard a loud crash. She came back into the room and saw it's a heavy glass piece that was all, broken on the floor. And we spent probably a week trying to figure out how that happened. There was no string, there was no truck, nothing else on the counter moved. There were some muffins inside the case. They were untouched. And, we reviewed it on the security camera, and we just don't know.
So I understand that some paranormal experts are lining up at your door. What are they saying, Stephen?
Well, they're saying that there's a 14-year-old girl there with her dad, and we've been checking into that, and it seems to be that they were trampled by horses earlier in the century. I guess the building goes back to, I heard last night, 1734. We heard there was one woman from Franklin that came by and said that there was a 14-year-old girl and her dad, and I got a phone call from someone in Portsmouth the next day that said the same thing. They said they could see it by looking at the video.
Yeah.
We're really not trying to play any games, but we do have a number of paranormal societies coming up, and we're just going to compare what everybody says.
Are people afraid to come to your store? Are your employees, saying,
I don't want to come to this store alone?
No, we're not really getting any of that. We haven't heard that it was anything evil. We've had, over the years, I've heard a lot of complaints about noises and things like that from employees and and we have an apartment upstairs, and they've talked about that too, hearing noises downstairs at night, and I've kind of you kind of brush it off. I don't know, I'm not really sure what you do with that kind of information.
Yeah.
Until this video popped up, and exactly. I guess we're going to check into it a little further.
Stephen, thank you for your time.
No, you're very welcome.